Hello, Shalom World News is bringing you 3 special bulletins to keep you posted on the Holy Father's apostolic journey to Iraq from March the 5th to March the 8th. This is the first one in our series. Pope Francis landed in Iraq for a 3-day visit on Friday afternoon. At the Baghdad International Airport, the Holy Father was welcomed by Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa Al-Kadhimi and other officials. Catholic leaders were also present at the airport to welcome the Pope. The Holy Father briefly spoke with the Iraqi Prime Minister before travelling to meet the President of Iraq, Barham Salih, at the Presidential Palace. Pope Francis is the first Pope to visit the country. The trip to Iraq is Pope Francis's 33rd apostolic journey and his first since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Holy Father will be visiting the ancient cities of Erbil, Mosul, Karakosh and Baghdad. He is also being accompanied by a group of journalists from 15 countries. After his arrival at the Baghdad International Airport, Pope Francis headed towards the seat of Iraqi government to meet with President Barham Ahmed Salih. Horsemen carrying Iraqi and Vatican flags escorted the Pope to the Presidential Palace, which holds government buildings and foreign embassies. The President welcomed Pope Francis outside the palace. The Supreme Pontiff was escorted inside the palace by the President and his wife. Pope Francis then held a brief meeting with the President at the palace. According to the Holy See, the Holy Father presented the President with a medal commemorating his trip, which is made of a map of Iraq, a figure of Abraham and a palm tree, a symbol of prosperity and material and spiritual wealth. Following his meeting with the President of the country, Pope Francis addressed Iraqi officials, representatives of civil society and the diplomatic corps at the Presidential Palace in Baghdad. The Holy Father expressed his gratitude for his invitation to the country and said that he had come as a pilgrim of peace in the name of Christ, the Prince of Peace. He spoke about the importance of fostering a spirit of fraternal solidarity. He said, quote, "Only if we learn to look beyond our differences and see each other as members of the same human family will we be able to begin an effective process of rebuilding and leave to future generations a better, more just and more humane world." Continuing, the Holy Father said, "Iraq today is called to show everyone, especially in the Middle East, that diversity, instead of giving rise to conflict, should lead to harmonious cooperation in the life of society." Praying for the peace and prosperity of Iraq, Pope Francis called for reconciliation and peace building. He said the name of God cannot be used to justify acts of murder, exile, terrorism and oppression. The Holy Father concluded his words by reiterating the Catholic Church's desire to be a part of peace building in Iraq. Christians are called to bear witness to the love of Christ everywhere and at all times. So said Pope Francis at the end of the first day of his apostolic visit to Iraq, at which point he addressed the bishops, priests, religious, consecrated persons, seminarians and catechists at the Syro-Catholic Cathedral of Our Lady of Salvation in Baghdad. The Supreme Pontiff recognised the worsening situation faced by the faithful. He said that it was easy to be infected with the virus of discouragement that sometimes seems to spread around us. Yet the Lord has given us an effective vaccine against this nasty virus. It is hope. Pope Francis also thanked bishops and priests who are close to the faithful and urged them to continue in order to ensure that Iraq's Catholic community, though small like a mustard seed, continues to enrich the lives of society as a whole. He called for peace and unity among the children of God. Pope Francis's March the 6th schedule includes a Holy Mass at the Syro-Catholic Cathedral in Baghdad and an interreligious meeting in Ur. On Sunday evening, Pope Francis will celebrate a Mass at the Franco Hariri Stadium in Erbil. On Monday, March the 8th, he will then return to Rome. The videos of the various events associated with the papal visit can be viewed on the Shalom World website and social media platforms. But for now, God bless you and Shalom.